advantage of it. Go all in. Come closer. Come on, come closer. Go all in with AI. So welcome everybody. Welcome. As we welcome everyone, we're about to get started, but as we welcome everyone, I just wanted to say that I'm so excited that you're here, that not only are you here physically with me right now and my team, but you're also here in the AI revolution and you're participating in the revolution. I love to get the word out and to tell people, look, now is the absolute best time for you to jump all in. As somebody who's been an entrepreneur for 26 years now, right? This is 26 years and 1 month celebration for me. As somebody who's been in entrepreneurship and business development that long and digital transformation that long, never has there been a better time. Never have there been better tools than the tools that we have right now. And so this is one of the reasons I'm so excited about AI and the opportunities that you have, is that the times that we're in today, right? And the opportunities that you have to leverage it. So can you imagine what it was like building a website 26 years ago versus today? I was on the phone with my amazing sister Lorette today, and we're talking about something that we're passionate about and we want to do. And she's like, oh, I'll build a website and call you back in 7 minutes. And then we can go over it. 7 minutes, and then we can go over it. So now we can move at the speed of AI, take our ideas and our passions and execute it. And we can help others do the same and turn that into a complete business. And there's different business models, and we'll talk about some of those today. But the opportunities that are out there, this is why I'm so excited for you to be in AI today. And speaking about being here today, just tell me in the chat how you heard about this event. Did you see me on Facebook, Instagram? Was it something that you saw on LinkedIn? This just helps me as I look at how I'm getting the word out. So if you don't mind, just take a minute to help me out and tell me how you found out about this event. Was it an email or a text message? But like the first time that you heard about it, maybe a friend invited you, but it really helps me by telling me how you heard about it, if you do remember. Now, if you don't know me and this is your first time being introduced to me and my amazing team, I do have a team member who's going to come on to rock your world, blow your mind, and really help me. He's really good at the number one opportunity that I want to show you today. So I've asked him to come on. I'm going to text him in a minute and be like, could you come on, please? So let's make sure that he's on. But if it is your first time being here, just let me know by saying first, because one of the things that we do in our company is that we demonstrate and demystify artificial intelligence for you. And my mission and my passion is to show you how you can cash in on the AI revolution. Somebody type money in the chat. Come on now. I want to show you how you can cash in on the AI revolution. I love it, Karen. Come on now. Come on, Valerie. Hey, Juanita, Kimberly, Andy, Rebecca. Everybody's like, money. We're going to cash in on the AI revolution. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. You guys are doing fantastic in the comments. Keep that up. I can see you. My whole team can see you. By the way, we have a whole bunch of people on our team here in support. So if you need anything, they are here for you as well. So, yep, you ready to get this party started? Somebody say ready in the chat if you're ready to get this party started, because I'm excited for today's workshop. And as we talk about today's workshop and how we're thinking about artificial intelligence is reshaping our entire world right now. Isn't that true? Like, as we looked back last year at the market, we see numbers coming out, and it's like 294 billion is the number that was published as being the AI market last year in 2025. And the number of people using just the most popular AI tool, or the most talked about AI tool, ChatGPT, is seeing 800 million weekly users. Now, I like to see where people and companies are putting their money, because money talks, right? So when we talk about AI investments, where did we see AI investments last year in 2025? We saw AI investments reaching 211 billion, according to Crunchbase's 2025 global funding report for the year. Now, okay, it's like, all right, that's a big number, but how does that play into all global venture funding? Well, in their report, they said that AI captured 50% of all global venture funding, right? Crazy. And you see it over the years. Look at the growth between 2022 and 2023 and 2024. But what do you notice between 2024 and 2025? Somebody tell me in the comments, like, what do you notice between this time? Let's see who's got it right here. All right, hang on. I'm looking at the newest comments coming in. Massive growth, Kimberly says. Double growth. Lawrence says doubled, right? Doubled, almost 100% growth. Wow. Yeah. Double. I like that. Upward trajectory, Charles says, right? April says 100x. So we're seeing that the interest in AI, companies, in people using AI, right? The AI investments doubled. So this is where you're now saying, this is something I should be paying attention to. Is that true? Give me a true in the comments if you're like, if this is where you see investments, like the money, let's follow the money for a minute. Isn't AI where we should be paying attention to? And yes, we started paying attention to it in 2022. Yes, 23, 24, but boom, the massive growth right now. You should be all in and locked in on this. And as we look at AI's massive growth, we see that AI adoption grew as well. But then we look at the global working age population that now uses AI daily, and we're only at 16.1%. Now, while some of you here are going to say, well, I use AI daily, you do know that you're in only that 16%. So first of all, congratulations to you. You're a very small percentage of people using AI daily. But what are we seeing? It's getting more and more every day, right? And this is according to McKinsey Global Survey in 2025. So AI is transforming now how the world works. I know it's transforming how I work. If it's transforming how you work as well, just put me in the chat, because it's transforming how I work in my business, how I work for clients, right? It's transforming it. Without AI, I felt overwhelmed, overworked. The processes that I was creating were slow. I always felt like time was running out, and I was the only one. Even if I did have team members, I do a lot of the work myself. There's some work I have to do myself, and I just felt like time was always running out. Stressed out about it. Is this true for anyone else here? Like, hello. But then with AI, because I'm all in on AI, it transforms how I work. I feel like I'm more efficient. I collaborate smarter. I am more productive. There's so many benefits with AI in my work. It has boosted my productivity, and I'm not alone. 96% of AI users who are locked in say that it boosts their productivity as well. And so when we look at AI, of course, this is how I felt, but this is how people are feeling when they're trained correctly with AI. So we see that according to the World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs report in 2025, did anybody else read that report in 2025? Just put yes or hear about it. You didn't have to read the whole thing, because you could literally ask AI to give you the most important parts about that report, right? But when you saw that report, it said 170 million new jobs will be created this decade thanks to artificial intelligence. Now, jobs are going to be lost as well, 90 something million jobs, but it gives us a net gain of 78 million new roles thanks to artificial intelligence. So we're seeing job losses, but we're also seeing job gains. And now we're seeing also that as it transforms how the world works, it's transforming every single industry. So let's talk about how every industry is being transformed by AI. And then I'm going to ask one of my team members to come in and really give us the scoop on small businesses, because I believe that's where we all need to be really paying attention, right? So, so when we look at healthcare, how many of you have heard, just put H for healthcare, if you've heard that AI is being infused and integrated into healthcare? Now, it might not be total transformation yet. It's on a small scale, but AI in healthcare and those healthcare systems that are using it are seeing an increase in productivity. We're showing that about 22% in the healthcare industry are using it. So a lot of you already heard that. You've seen different medical insurance billing. Yes. Emory University, April says, Savion says, OpenAI just purchased a big healthcare industry. So there is something there as well, right? So then we see finance, the top AI spenders globally when we're talking about finance. And so as we're talking about, finance, let me go back one here. And that finance is the finance industry is the top AI spender globally. So now if we jump into fintech, yep. Hi, Joe. I see you. I see you in the chat, Joe. And then we talk about retail, and we're talking about AI driven personalization. We are talking about how AI is really driving personal recommendations in retail and in e-commerce. Now let's talk about manufacturing. So how many of you already know, have you seen the automation that some manufacturing services, and you're seeing it in different warehouses, that they're bringing in more automation and robots? Anybody seen that? Yes, yes, you're seeing that. Yeah. So when we're talking about automation and quality control, we're seeing more artificial intelligence transforming that industry. And I'm really excited about that for the productivity for not only the warehouse and manufacturing, but also us as the consumers and the end users of it. And then in education. So AI is really transforming education as well. And we're going to see this increase over time. But AI tutoring, curriculum, and we have to start really at kind of the district level when we're talking about AI in education and training superintendents, teachers, principals, and then students, right? On artificial intelligence. And so then we're seeing small businesses. And so some small businesses are already integrating AI, but they really don't know what to do. They're using artificial intelligence like Google, like shame, 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 shame. They're asking AI questions. And that's a good first step, but there's so much more that they could be doing with artificial intelligence if they really were all in. And this is where I see us really saying, all right, there's so much opportunity as AI enthusiasts, or soon to be AI enthusiasts, to really learn artificial intelligence and make an impact on the industry that makes the biggest impact in our economy. And we're talking about our small businesses. You know, I have a special place in my heart for small businesses. How many of you are the same? Just give me a 5 in the chat if you're like, come on now, let's help the small businesses, small and medium size businesses, because those business owners, that's where we see the jobs coming, and those are the ones that we want to make sure that we're helping the most. And those are the ones that are raising their hands and saying, you know, we can be agile, we can move quick, we can make changes in our businesses for the better, and don't always have to go through like the board and it be this big, long process. They're going to say, what AI solution do you have for me, Nessa? Do you have for me, Karen? Do you have for me, Scott? Do you have for me, Dr. Stacy? What do you have for me, Roxanne, August, that I can implement today and change my business? Because what do small business owners want? Somebody tell me in the chat, what do small business owners want? What do they want? Sure, Don, good to see you here. Hey, they want revenue. They want more clients. They want their time back. They want growth. They want results. Look at everybody saying this. They want leads to convert. They want better customer service. They want more clients, growth, sales. Everybody's like ROI. So when we're really talking about small businesses, we're talking about how we can make an impact on them, and then will we get paid for the problems that we solve for small business owners? Yes or no? This is like a question everybody should know. Yes or no? Can somebody bring up Adora for me, please? Will we get paid for the solutions that we bring to the small businesses? Yes. All right. I love it. Somebody said money, 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 money. Adora, am I telling the truth or am I telling the truth?
Nah, you never lied. You ain't never tell no lies.
So I would love it if you could really dig into this a little bit more for me. And for everybody else here, and how we can really jump in. Like, what can we do to help small businesses? The biggest opportunity that's here right now. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Everybody
Welcome, welcome.
say welcome in the chat. Say welcome in the chat. You're about to be blown away. Let me tell you something right here. This man that's about to take over, he is a genius. When it comes to this strategy, I just want to make sure that you're sitting down. I'm sitting down. Are you sitting down? I want to make sure that you're sitting down because when he presents you with this strategy, here's what I want to tell you: run, take advantage of this hottest time of the opportunity. You got to go. I'm turning over the mic to him. Take it away, Adora.
Ooh, thank you, Alicia, for the warm welcome. What is going on? Good evening to everyone. Man, I see a little over 1,000 people on here right now. What is going on? Guys, again, welcome. My name's Adora Sonia. And look, I heard it was some people on here today. Let me know if I'm in the right place or maybe I'm in the wrong place. I heard it was some folks on here right now that wanted to learn how to make money from selling AI to businesses. If that is you, if that's you and you're ready to learn and you're ready to execute, type ready in the chat real quick. Let me type ready and give me some dollar signs in the chat. If you really are here today, you are locked in on a Sunday evening. You could be anywhere else. Guys, give me a ready in the chat right now. If you are ready to learn, you're ready to execute. You're at a point in life where you're ready to learn tonight and go out and execute tonight. Forget about sleeping and everything like that. Let me know in the chat. Give me a ready. Let's go, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. Matter of fact, if you're really feeling like you really want to get active, do me a favor real quick. Just text one or two, three people that you know absolutely need to be on this training right now to learn what is the number one service, what is the number one AI service that you can sell to business owners in 2026. Go ahead and text your brother, your sister, your cousin, like, yo, bro, sis, I need you to hop on this Zoom call right now. And it's free. It don't cost them nothing, right? I want to make sure that everybody you know that's actually going to take action on this is here with you as well. Again, my name's Adora Sonia. I appreciate the little sisters for bringing me on to share with you guys on this good evening. So let me share my screen here real quick, guys. And by the way, let me know who's in the building with us. Like where are you calling in from? Where are you zooming in from? You know, we usually got an international audience. Let me know. Let me know in the chat while I get
We
my
have Philly. We have Texas.
ooh.
We have Connecticut, VA, Scottsdale, Arizona, Iowa,
Mm,
Houston, Vegas, Queens, New York, Philly,
mm.
Philly,
Queens get the money.
Australia in the house,
All right.
Delaware,
We got it.
Seattle, Phoenix, Arizona. Someone
Uh,
is from Johannesburg, South Africa. Welcome,
South
Israel.
Africa in here? What?
We are global, Adora.
Global, internationally known. Let's go.
Inglewood,
All right.
Indiana,
I saw Trinidad and Tobago. Let's go.
El Paso, Mississippi, Reno. Hey, Justin, New York City, Maryland, Edmonton, Canada.
Saw
What?
Jamaica, Nigeria. All right. Let's get to it. Again, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's training, we are going to talk about single biggest opportunity, right? In terms of, guys, you guys realize, I just let me know in the chat. Do you realize we are in the greatest times ever financially, right? Just from a financial perspective, look, it's a lot of stuff going on in the world. But I'm just saying from a financial perspective, there has never ever been a time, right, where regular everyday people like myself, right, like you guys, ladies and gentlemen, regular everyday people given the opportunity to be able to leverage and monetize $1 trillion technology, right? Known as AI. There's never been a time like this before. That's why I need you guys to stay locked in today, right? I need you to put away all of the distractions, the TikTok, the Instagram, the Twitter, whatever your thing is, right? I need you to put it away right now. And let me know if you are willing to just commit to locking in for the next 90 minutes or whatever the case is, however long we're here, guys. I told my wife right now, like, yo, here's how I'm coming tonight, right? Yo, I don't know what time I'm gonna get off here, right? I'm rocking with the people. So I'm committed to you guys. Type I'm committed in the chat. If you are one committed to locking in, putting away all distractions, right? Taking notes, whatever you want to take notes with, your iPad, your pen and paper, whatever the case may be, make sure you are locked in, right? So let me get my screen together here. And just let me know in the chat if you guys can see my screen so we could get rolling here. All right, I'm committed. Okay, so who is this training for? This is not for everybody, but I'm hoping you guys are in the right place, right? And just let me know, right? As I go through these, if this is you, just type me in the chat, right? So if you are an AI enthusiast, this is absolutely for you. Like if you spend your days on Chat GPT, going through all the different AI tools and everything like that, but you're not making no money from it yet, this is for you, right? If you just simply are someone who wants to capitalize on the AI gold rush, this is for you. If you are willing to invest time, energy, and effort, this is for you. If you are an already existing entrepreneur, this is for you. If you want to learn how to create monthly recurring revenue, everybody needs to type that in the chat. Type MRR in the chat, monthly recurring revenue, while having AI do most of the heavy lifting for you. This is for you. And guess what? The best part about this, and you guys will learn, some of you guys, if you know me already, you definitely know this to be true. If you have zero tech background, right? You're not a coder. You really don't even know barely how to spell artificial intelligence. This is for you. You're in the right place. Now, the flip side of this, I pride myself, guys, in always being honest. My promise to you guys, I'm never going to fluff you. I'm never going to BS you. I'm never going to tell you no lies, right? Here's who this is not for. I want to be very clear about this. If you are what I call like a get rich quick addict, right? You bounce from thing to thing, shiny object to shiny object, and you magically think that you're not going to do any work and money is just going to rain down upon you. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to exit the building real quick. I need you to exit the building. It's still all love, but this is absolutely not for you. If you are a chronic dabbler, right? You just go thing to thing, thing to thing. You do like a little bit bare minimum. This is not for you. If you are not able to follow a proven system, this is not for you, right? If you have a victim mentality, you're not serious about putting the work in, this is not for you. Guys, so here's the thing, right? I'm going to show you how to like leverage a system where AI is doing most of the work for you. But how many of you guys realize, yo, you still got to put in some work, right? Is that okay? Can we still do some work? Let me know in the chat. Type work in the chat, right? I want this. Here's what separates our trainings from everybody else, guys. We're not here to sell you any get rich quick fantasies, right? We're not here to do that. What I'm going to teach you can absolutely change your life, but at the same time, you have to meet us. You got to meet us halfway, right? I could bring you to the water, but yo, you got to still pull your cup out and take a sip, right? Now, I'm not going to sit here and give you guys like my whole life story like other people do on these trainings. Here's the relevant stuff that you should know about me, right? That's relevant to what I'm going to talk about today, right? So I am uh two-time college dropout, right? And why do I say that, right? Because there's some of you guys on here, there's people in our community that are whole doctors, accountants, engineers, lawyers, all types of degrees, all types of professionals. Guys, I'm a two-time college dropout and I'm making 5 figures a month selling, renting AI to businesses, right? I have literally, I'm not technical at all. I can't code. I don't know nothing about C++, Python, nothing like that, right? I'm barely able to like use my remote control these days, right? So I want you to look at me on this training, not as like some special super smart guy. I promise you, not that smart, right? I want you to look at me as like, hey, dang, if this guy can do it, I can absolutely do it too, right? So I am actually the pretty much my whole adult life was spent as a real estate investor, right? So I have no AI background, nothing like that. Up until a few years ago, my idea of financial freedom was owning as many like how many single family rental properties can I own, right? That was like my definition of trying to attain financial freedom. And I had a lot of success with that, but at the same time, I also got burnt out, right? So, how many of you guys type real estate in the chat if you've came up with the impression that, man, really the way to kind of cash flow is having to invest in real estate, right? We've all been told like the main path to wealth or the main path to that like monthly, recurring revenue is through real estate. And that's worked out for a lot of people, right? But here's the thing with traditional real estate. It's very capital intensive. You got mortgage, debt, banks. For most people, you're only able to do one property at a time. My least favorite thing, you got tenants. Oh man, guys, I could tell you some horror stories about tenants, but I'll save that for another training. So I got really burnt out with real estate, right? And then a few years ago, this whole kind of AI thing hit the scene, Chat GPT dropped, and I start thinking like, what if I could take everything that I know with real estate, right? But instead of renting properties to tenants that might never, ever, ever pay me again and mess up my property and are calling me at 3 a.m. and about all types of random stuff, what if instead I could rent AI to businesses? Let me know in the chat. Would you rather rent a property to a tenant that might never pay you again? Or would you rather rent AI and help businesses make money and have them happy to pay you every single month? If so, type AI landlord in the chat. Right. So that is essentially what I have transitioned to, guys, is becoming an AI landlord, where here's the big difference. We're still investing, right? But like here's the best way I could illustrate this for you guys. My last traditional real estate investment, and this was considered like a pretty decent deal, right? I invested $180,000 into a property, right? Buying that property, fixing it up, and then I refinanced the property. And after everything was said and done, I was renting the property out for $1,500 a month, right? And my monthly expenses, like mortgage, taxes, everything like that, was about 1,100 bucks a month. So that left me with a net profit of $380 per month. And that was considered like as a decent deal, right? In the real estate world. Now, I want you guys to compare this. My most recent deal as an AI landlord. And an AI landlord, guys, is simply someone that gets access, someone like us that gets access to AI or AI tools. And instead of renting, right, instead of getting a mortgage, essentially the equivalent of what we're doing is we're paying a subscription to get access to an AI tool And then we're then deal as an AI landlord and an AI landlord, guys, and then they're paying us monthly to do someone like us that gets access to. So my last AI landlord deal, here's the numbers. My monthly investment, right, in terms of AI tools, about $200 a month, and I am getting paid from my client $1,497 per month. So that leaves me with a net profit of $1,297 per month. Guys, let me know in the chat, which one would you rather do? Traditional, I invested $180,000, right? Or I invest $200 every month into an AI tool, and I'm able to then rent that AI to as many clients as possible. Type AI landlord in the chat if you're picking up what I'm putting down, man.
This video is a complete masterclass on Google's latest tool.
And this is what we do right now, right? We are essentially renting AI to businesses. It's the same exact concept that you're used to with traditional real estate. We're still investing, right? Type invest into the chat. We're still investing. However, we're just investing into AI tools, right? That we can then turn around and deploy for businesses, right? So here's what we're going to do today, guys. Here's my promise to you. I, as the young kids say, no gatekeeping, right? So today I'm going to share with you guys my quote unquote secrets to being able to do this. I'm going to show you everything, nothing held back, the exact tools, strategies, and I'm going to make it super simple so that all you guys can understand it. And I want you to actually leave here with a clear path to being able to get your first client. Type client in the chat. So guys, I'm about that action, right? I'm not here to talk to you guys about theory. I'm here to actually get you guys to implement so that you can go out and attain whatever your version of freedom is, right? Type freedom in the chat if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Now, with that being said, here's what I require from you guys. Here's what I require from you guys. One of my pet peeves is when I share with people, I give them the sauce, guys, and they don't go out and do nothing with it. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm here with you guys on a Sunday night, right? It's a lot of different things we could be doing on a Sunday night, right? So all I ask you to do, stay focused, right? And actually promise me that you will go out and implement. Can you guys make that promise to me? Give me a yes in the chat if so. Promise. All right, let's go. So the biggest problem that businesses are facing in 2026 is a thing that we call speed to lead, right? So some of you guys might have heard of this, some of you guys might have not heard of this, but you actually were all familiar with it, even if you've never heard of it before, right? So guys, if you went into Facebook right now, if you went into YouTube right now, if you went to TikTok right now, what is the first thing that you would see? Like within 30 seconds of you getting on Facebook right now, what would you see? Yes, ads, baby, right? So I'm not sure if you guys know this, like these social media platforms, they're not here to entertain you. The way that social media platforms really make money is because they are ad networks, right? So these businesses all over the world, right? Whether it be small businesses all the way to large corporations, they are all spending money on what? Advertising, right? They are all spending collectively billions of dollars on advertising. Now, here's the issue though. They're spending all of this money on advertising, but most of these businesses are not responding to their potential customers quickly enough. That is the concept of speed to lead. And collectively, this issue is costing companies billions of dollars, right? There is literally data that shows if you do not connect with a new lead, and a new lead is just a potential customer that is calling into a business, that is filling out a form for more information, that is sending a DM on Instagram, right? That's a new lead. If you do not respond to new leads within 5 minutes of them coming in, your chances as a business of converting them into a customer drop by well over 100%. There's literally data that says most consumers are going to do business. 78% of consumers, write this down, guys, 78% of consumers are going to do business with whatever business just simply contacts them first, right? We've all been in this situation. Think about it, right? This happened to me recently. I am a fan of, like spas, right? I like to get my little spa treatments, even get a little manicure, pedicure. Let me know any spa enthusiast in here, right? So I called the spa. I'm ready to spend money on like their top package, right? $500. I call them. I'm ready to spend money. And guess what? They did not pick up the phone. I call them again. They still don't pick up the phone. Guess what I did? I just kept it moving. I called another spa that did pick up the phone and I spent money there. So for as consumers, that's all happened to us, right? How many of us here, you've literally had money in hand, ready to spend, and the business did not pick up, or the business did not respond to your DM, right? That is costing businesses collectively billions of dollars, right? Now, one might say, well, why don't they just hire more humans, right? Why don't they just hire more receptionists or appointment setters or whatever the case may be? Here's the thing, humans are great, but what's the thing though? Humans are still human though, right? So humans sleep. Guess what? There's leads that might come into businesses at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., right? Most humans are asleep at that time. Humans call in sick. Humans be working and be on TikTok all day, right? Humans quit unexpectedly. Humans are human. This, and most important, humans cost a lot of money. As you're seeing right now with a lot of businesses that are like slashing their human workforce, unfortunately. Guys, put in the chat, like how much, like if a business wanted to hire like a human receptionist full time, how much does that cost on average, like per year? Let me know in the chat. 30K, 50K, 80, 50. It's pretty expensive, right? Now, most businesses have 4 departments, right? You got your marketing department, your sales department, operations, customer service, fulfillment. I want you guys to write this down. If you, as an AI landlord, can plug AI into any of these departments and help businesses either make more money or save money or improve their operations, their workflows, you will never go hungry, right? I need everyone to write that down, tattoo it across your forehead, whatever you need to do. So for me and my business, guys, I am mostly helping businesses implement AI into their marketing or their sales departments, right? And we do that in the form of leveraging AI agents, right? Creating these AI agents and deploying them into these businesses, right? So that could be a AI receptionist that answers every phone call, right? 24/7 on behalf of a business. That could be an Instagram DM AI agent that literally lives in this business's Instagram DMs and is able to respond to every new potential customer, right? So guys, do you want me can I tell you more about this? or do you want me to like actually show you, right? Let me know. Type show me in the chat, right? If you are like, yeah, I wanna go in, Adora, show me. Type show me in the chat. All right, I see some show me's. Okay. So here is how I'm gonna show you guys how we literally get paid to solve this $1 billion issue, right? And I just want you guys to just think about what I'm saying here. Us is regular, non-tech savvy, non-coder type people are able to get paid to solve a $1 billion problem for businesses just because we're able to leverage AI. So let's hear what this sounds like.
Thank you for calling Secure Future Life Insurance. This is Lena, the virtual receptionist. How can I help you today?
Hi, Lena. I saw you guys ad about like life insurance or something like that.
Right. I'll take a few basics and connect you with a licensed advisor who can walk you through your options. Let me start with your full name, please.
Mark Jones.
Thanks, Mark. What's the best phone number for follow-up?
212-546-3245.
Got it. Let me confirm that back. 212-546-3245. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Perfect. Do you have an email address you'd like us to use?
Mark Jones@gmail.com.
Thanks, Mark. That's markjones@gmail.com, correct?
Yeah.
Great. Are you currently interested in exploring life insurance options to protect your family?
Yeah, I am.
Good to hear. Do you have a life insurance policy today?
No, I don't have one right now.
Understood. A couple quick questions to make sure you're a good fit for our program. Have you been declined for life insurance in the last 3 years?
No, I have not.
And do you currently use any nicotine or tobacco products?
Well, I smoke cigarettes like every now and then.
Thank you for sharing that, Mark. Based on our current program guidelines, we're not able to begin an application today. I can send you a brief note that explains when it usually makes sense to try again. And if you'd like, set a reminder to check back at a better time. Would that be helpful?
Wait, I don't smoke that many cigarettes though. Just like every, little puff here and there, like, when I'm stressed out, like every other month or so. Nothing crazy.
Hear you, Mark. Our current guidelines require that nicotine use isn't part of your routine right now, even occasional use. Once that changes, we're absolutely happy to revisit your application. I can email you a short checklist so you'll know exactly what to have ready when you're ready to reapply. Would that be helpful?
All right, I guess so, man. All right, I'll talk to you later, bro. So guys, that AI right there, I saw somebody said that I sound like a human, right? So that is an example. That is a real life example, guys, of an AI that we've actually built and we get paid for every single month by actual multiple life insurance companies, right? So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that AI that you just heard right there, we get paid just like for one client, they pay us $1,000 every single month to rent that AI from us. The AI picks up the phone 24/7. It's prepared to talk about, it's completely trained for the client. And if you guys notice something, right? I did something very specific there. that AI just solved two of the biggest problems that businesses are facing right now. One, speed to lead, right? How long did it take for that AI to pick up the phone? How many rings did it take for it to pick up the phone? Let me know in the chat. One ring. Boom, bam. And guess what? It can talk to multiple people at the same time. But I threw it a curveball there, guys. So as a business owner, some of you guys might or might not know this. One of the other big issues that businesses are facing is called lead qualification, right? Any business owners in here will tell you how much of a waste of time it is to like have a sales call with someone that is absolutely not qualified for your service, right? Give me a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. So that AI is trained that, and this is the case for most life insurance companies, they cannot issue a policy to people that are like active smokers, nicotine users, whatever you want to call it, right? So that AI is fully trained to disqualify anyone that says that they are a smoker, because it makes no sense for the company to get on the phone with that type of person, right? So they're paying us every single month. One, the AI is able to pick up the phone. If we called this AI at 4 a.m. in the morning, it would pick up the phone, right? Be able to have a structured conversation and be able to qualify leads on behalf of that business, right? Now, the beauty of this, well, there's a lot of different beauties, but one of like we're able to build. So I want you guys to think about this. Imagine having access to this AI, right? I just called one for, a life insurance company. Imagine being able to take that and just sell it to multiple life insurance companies. Guys, type scale in the chat if you're picking up what I'm putting down. It's already built. Imagine just having to make a couple little tweaks, right? And you're able to scale that. Like how many life insurance companies, if you had access to that exact AI agent, how many life insurance companies would you go out and want to sell that to? Let me talk to me in the chat, man. Let me know. Let me know. So, like I said, we're renting that AI for $1,000 a month. How many of those would you have to rent out to businesses to like hit your definition of financial freedom? Let me know in the chat. This is a family setting, guys. Don't be afraid to share. Somebody said I just need 20. Okay. 30, 100, 60, 10. Okay. Okay. Now, can we go? Can we get a little active? Type active in the chat, guys. You want to actually kind of build this together in real life from scratch, guys? Type active in the chat. You guys want to get active and actually create an AI agent from scratch, bring it to life. Type active in the chat, or I could keep going if you guys are, if you guys are good. I don't want to hold you up or nothing. Let me know in the chat, man. All right, seems like the people want to get active. All right, well, your wish is my command. So let me switch screens here. So when it comes to actually building an AI agent from scratch, right? This is the beauty of this. I want someone, or it could be a couple of you guys. I want someone to be the timekeeper on this, right? And I really want to illustrate, well, it's a couple things that we're going to illustrate here, but a key takeaway is, remember at the beginning of this training, I said financially, there has never been a time like this ever in history, guys, right? So I'm very, very passionate about this. Like, think about this. I am a two-time college dropout. Somebody who's going to be the timekeeper, by the way, right? But I just want to illustrate this before we get started. I'm a two-time college dropout, graduated high school with a whopping 1.8 GPA. I could barely spell artificial intelligence, right? And
Deontay's being the timekeeper. He's asking how much time do I apply?
I'm gonna just tell you, so you're just gonna do a little countdown, Deontay. I'm gonna just tell you, you're just gonna keep time of just how long this process takes. So I found this plumbing company here, right? So I found this plumbing company, and by the way, plumbing. I'm gonna just give you guys this little niche. By the way, plumbing is a great niche for us as AI landlords because what's a thing for home service companies like plumbers? They're always on the go, right? They're always on, job to job. But what happens when you're always on the go? You're going job to job. What might you miss out on a lot of? Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me see if you guys see if the people paying attention, man. If you're always on the job, what are you possibly missing out on? Yes, leads, calls. Man, I look like the people paying attention tonight. It looks like you guys are trying to get active. I could be wrong, but that's the vibe I'm getting in the chat, and that's a good thing. So, guys, so the first part of this, okay, is we need to create a brain. We need to create a brain for our AI agent, okay? So we're gonna use this company here, right? What is this? Goodman Plumbing, okay? Goodman Plumbing. Let's imagine that we have been hired by Goodman Plumbing to go out and build an AI agent for them, right? So we have a special little chat, custom GPT, and we're gonna come into this custom GPT. All right, I think it was Deontay. Start the time clock, bro. Start the time clock. So, all right, guys, our mission today is AI landlords. We have been hired by Goodman Plumbing to build an inbound voice receptionist. All right, so everyone accept that mission with me. So we're gonna come into our custom GPT here, and I'm gonna just talk to it, guys. So I'm gonna say we have been hired by this. And by the way, guys, I could barely spell these days, so don't judge me if I misspell some stuff here. We've been hired by this plumbing company to build an inbound AI voice receptionist. This. All right, talk to me, guys. What do we want our receptionist to do exactly, right? What do we need our receptionist to do for a plumbing company? Talk to me in the chat. So, like, what are a couple things? Answer, okay, all right. Vaughn said answer questions, set schedules, get name, email, phone number. Okay, all right. Oh man, I like. I like the energy here. State the problem, find out the issue. What service are you calling about today? Ask questions. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So this AI receptionist needs to, what's the first thing it needs to do? Let's say warmly greet the caller. What would be the second thing? I would say like find out find out find out what they are calling about. See if they have an so a lot of plumbers deal with like emergency plumbing situations, right? So see if they have an emergency issue. What else do we need? What else? Talk to me in the chat. Oh, you know what? I warmly greet the caller. You know what I put in here? Get the caller's name, find out what they're calling about, see if they have an emergency issue, and schedule an appointment if needed. Then I'm going to give it, check this out, guys. Here, I'm going to give it, here is the website for the plumbing company. The AI needs to be aware of all services, FAQs, etc. So guys, this is the first step, right? And yes, I see some people asking, this is a custom GPT here. Type GPT in the chat if you want access to this thing. I might share this with you guys, depending on how you guys are talking, man. I might share this with you guys. So this is all we got right here, right? So we're gonna send this through. We're gonna send this through. And it's gonna do its thing, right? It's thinking, it's thinking, it's thinking. Boom. So now it gives us what we call a prompt, right? So the prompt is essentially going to be the brain for our AI agent. Okay. So let's read through some of this. So it says, you are Gwen, the professional AI receptionist for Goodman Plumbing, Heating, and Drain Cleaning, serving Philadelphia, Bucks County, and Montgomery County. Guys, yo, I just gave it the website, right? And it went and pulled all of that information from the website. Primary goals: greet the caller, get the client's information, check whether it's an emergency. Here are business facts. They offer same-day service, emergency response. Guys, how long did it take us just to put this prompt together? Also factor in, I'm kind of playing around with you guys. How long did it take us to just type that little bit of information to be able to get this prompt, right? Now, as we're going through this, right, is there anyone here that could not have typed that simple little prompt that we put in there? Is there anyone in here that could not have done that? I don't think so, right? So, guys, here is the whole prompt. Boom. It gives it a call script. Thanks for calling Goodman Plumbing. Name. Oh my goodness. I've done this a trillion times, people, and I still geek out over this. All right. So now what we're gonna do, we're simply going to we're gonna copy we're gonna copy this prompt, copy and paste, people. We're gonna copy this prompt. And you see here, I look, here's a perfect example. I could barely even copy and paste. Okay, so we're gonna copy. Okay. Now, okay, so we have our brain. Type brain in the chat. If everyone is you're following along, you're exactly where you need to be. Type brain in the chat. So we have our brain. Now we need to give our AI a voice. We need to bring this thing to life, guys. And this is the game changer. Type game changer in the chat if you're ready to see the AI tool that we use to bring this thing to life, right? So, guys, we created a system called GrowthHub 365, right? So inside of GrowthHub 365, amongst many other things that you're able to do on this platform, one of the main things that you're able to do as an AI landlord is you are literally in GrowthHub 365, right? Which is on my screen right now. We are able to literally build an unlimited amount of AI agents, right? By bringing our prompt into GrowthHub 365, and we're able to like customize it, bring it to life, choose the AI voice that we want. We use it to book calls, all types of stuff, right? So I'm going to show you how we do this. So we're inside of GrowthHub 365 right now, and we're in the voice AI section, right? So I'm just going to come into agent list, and we're going to go create agent, create custom agent. And we got the time clock on, right, guys? So we're going to give the agent a name. The name was Gwen, right? And the business is Goodman. Is it Goodman Plumbing, right? And we get to select the agent's initial message. Hey, you have reached, I'm just going to put in here, Goodman Plumbing. How can I help you today, right? And then we get to select a voice. So in here, we could literally sort through, different voices that we can use for the AI, right? So we got Hope in here.
Okay, so this might sound silly, but I just got this weird sparkly feeling in my chest, and I think
I'm gonna give you guys one of my favorite voices in here, which is Dakota. Dakota sounds super official. See, I see some of my people on here that already know that I like Dakota.
The 90s were fun because it was a time full of new trends, creativity, and pop culture.
Shout out to my where we got some Growth Hub people that are already on Growth Hub in the chat. Let them know how crazy this is in the chat, guys. So we're gonna select Dakota here. Drop a 365 for all my existing Growth Hub people that know how we get down. Drop a 365 in the chat, man. Let these new folks know what's going on. So we're gonna choose Dakota. And then we're gonna go next. And I'm just gonna go here, switch to advanced mode. And this is this section here where it says prompt, guys. I'm gonna put in the prompt. Where did the prompt come from? The prompt came from the custom GPT, right? That I might or might not give you guys access to, depending on how you guys are talking. But you guys are talking that talk in the chat, so I might have to let you guys hold that. So we put in the prompt right here, and we're gonna go next, and boom. So now we've set up our AI agent, and let's actually, you guys want to test this thing out? Let's test this thing out. So we're gonna go start web call. Somebody said, let me hold that. Let me hold that custom GPT. All right, let's start web call. Sometimes, so this might be another example of my lack of tech savviness, because I don't know where the audio might or might not go to, but let's test it out. All right, always get the use available. Let's see.
Hey, you have reached Goodman Plumbing. How can I help you today?
Hi, I was calling. We have I have a leak in my primary bathroom. Do you guys help out with stuff like that or no?
Yes, we absolutely handle leaks in bathrooms. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. It's never fun. Let's get this taken care of for you. Before we go further, is this an emergency? For example, is there active leaking or flooding happening right now?
Well, it's not flooding, but yeah, it is actively leaking. I'm starting to see like so it's the second floor bathroom, so it's kind of leaking down to the kitchen. My wife is like really upset. Can you help me, or what can you do for me?
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. It sounds stressful. Let's treat this as urgent since it's actively leaking and affecting your kitchen. I'll get your details and make sure we get someone out to you as quickly as possible. Can you share your name, the service address, and the best phone number to reach you? Let's start there.
My name is Michael Jordan.
Thanks, Michael. Got it. What's the service address where the leak is happening?
123 Main Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
All right, so that's 123 Main Street in Pennsylvania. Can you confirm the city and zip code for me?
Philadelphia. That's 19121.
Perfect. So 123 Main Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19121. And what's the best phone number to reach you at, Michael?
215-421-1256.
Got it. 215-421-1256. Let me check the schedule for the earliest availability to get someone out to you. One moment. Would you prefer a morning or afternoon appointment? Or do you need someone tonight since it's urgent?
Oh, you guys can do tonight?
Yes, we offer 24/7 emergency service, so we can absolutely send someone out tonight. Let me confirm, are you okay with us dispatching a technician as soon as possible this evening?
You might save my marriage if you do. So absolutely.
Well, let's make sure we're heroes tonight. I'll mark this as an emergency and get a technician dispatched to you right away. They'll head to 123 Main Street in Philadelphia, and we'll use 215-421-1256 to reach you if needed. Anything else you'd like me to note for the technician?
No, that's you got it. You got everything.
All right, Michael, you're all set. A technician will be on their way shortly to take care of that leak. Hang in there. We'll get this resolved for you tonight. Have a good evening.
All right, thank you. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, how long did it take us to put that together? Guys, we ain't even, that's without any fine tuning or really anything like that. How long, who is our timekeeper? Was it Deontay? How long did it take us to build a whole plumbing AI agent from scratch? Let me know, people. 15, 16 minutes. And that's with playing around and all of that, right? So let's call it less than 20 minutes. So here's the question that I'm going to ask, right? Has there ever been a time in your adult life where you could leverage such a technology to be able to build to build something? Guys, how much do you think real deal plumbing companies would pay for that kind of solution? Talk to me in the chat, man. Somebody said the best thing since the microwave. How many plumbing companies? So here's the thing. I want you to think about scale again. How many plumbing companies? How many plumbing companies are there in the United States? There's what, like 1,000 people on here, right? There's enough just plumbing companies in the United States for everyone on here to take this AI agent and go sell it to multiple plumbing companies. Am I lying or am I telling the truth? Let me know in the chat. Am I lying or am I telling the truth, guys? See, somebody said plus. So see now, oh man, you guys get me excited. We got plumbers, we got electricians, we got general contractors, roofers. Come on, man. Is there anywhere that you would rather be this evening than with us learning how you could change your whole entire life by renting AI to businesses? Let me know. Is there anywhere better that you could be right here, right now? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. So, guys, you've seen how we build this thing from scratch. So that's step one, right? Now, let me pop back to my little thingy here. Can I give you guys the exact system to be able to go out and land your first client? Is that okay with you guys, or are we good? Should we wrap it up for tonight, or should we wrap it up for tonight, or should we keep going? Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right. So here's what we do, guys. Here's the exact system to go out and land your first client. Step one was to build the demo. So what we just did, guys, is a very powerful thing. We just built a demo, right? The demo that we just built is in the plumbing niche, right? That is a big niche. Now, I have a saying that I use, and I want you guys to write this down, okay? You are, at any given time, you are only one demo away from your first client or from your next client. When I started with this stuff, people, this voice stuff wasn't even a thing when I started. I started on the chat side, right? So I told you guys I have a real estate background. So I built an AI agent, a chat-based AI agent, for real estate investors, right? They could talk to their leads, qualify qualify them, book appointments, right? So at this time, it was my first one that I built, and I just wanted to test it out. All right. So I called up, one of my colleagues, a real estate investor dude, and I just wanted him to test it, right? So we meet up, he tests it, he's, talking to the AI, throwing it, different curveballs, objections, basically trying to break it. And that thing stood tall like a champ, right? And he looks up and he's like, yo, how much? Keep in mind, at this time, I'm not even trying to sell it. I'm not trying to sell it. I just really wanted to. I was so excited that I created this thing. I just wanted to have someone else, interact with it and test it out. And he looks up and he says, how much? And it caught me off guard, but it ain't catch me off guard too long. I was like, 5,000, right? I threw a number out there, 5,000. And he did not flinch. He's like, yo, send me the invoice. So my first paying client, right, paid $5,000, and he agreed to pay me $1,000 per month, every single month. And guess what? He's still a client till this day. And this is like 3 years later, right? That is the power of a demo, right? And here's a little extra sauce with that, especially if you can show people an industry specific demo, right? So for example, if I'm going after plumbers, what should I let plumbers hear and interact with? Let me know in the chat. That plumbing demo. Matter of fact, I might, if you guys keep talking that talk, I might just give you guys this plumber AI agent that we just built. Let me know in the chat if you guys would want that. Anybody here want like that same exact plumbing AI agent that we essentially built it together, right? Let me know in the chat. So that's step one. Now we have a demo. What do we do next? So now we want to, and this is very important, guys, we want to have some kind of marketing asset that is going to pre-sell. That's going to pre-sell our potential clients, right? Imagine someone, them didn't know you. They're, let's say, a plumbing company, right? They don't know you from a can of paint, and you're able to send them, right, to some kind of page, some kind of asset that is going to help you take that person or that company from like cold to indoctrinating them, educating them about the power of having AI agents implemented into their business, and warm them up. And at the end of that, basically get them to book a call with you so that they could talk to you further about your service, right? Type pre-sell in the chat if you see like how important having that kind of marketing asset would be. Let me know. So we have what we use in my company, guys, is what we call a video sales letter, right? AKA VSL. A video sales letter is basically a video, right? It's a video that is meant to warm up, potential leads, warm them up, educate them on our service, kind of sprinkle in a little bit of FOMO, sprinkle in some little like psychological elements that really indoctrinate them on why they need our service, right? So I could tell you guys about this, but I'm from the show me state. I actually just found out where the show me state was on another session that we did recently. But so I'm gonna show you guys and gals what this actually looks like in real life. So we have a VSL, what's known as a VSL funnel, right? So I want you guys to watch this. I'm going to play this for you guys, but I want you to watch it from the perspective of, imagine that you are a plumbing company, right? Let's since we've been talking about plumbing. Imagine that you're a plumbing company and you landed on this page, right? And you're watching this video. And I want you to tell me in the chat just imagine you don't know really nothing about nothing, right? When you land on this page, I want you to tell me in the chat what happens to you, right? And I'm not going to play this entire video for you, but I want you guys to watch a little bit of it so that you really, really, really start to fully understand how we're able to warm up our potential clients, right? So let me start this from the beginning. Service-based business owners, pay attention, because in the next 9 minutes, you are going to discover how an AI agent can add 50 to 200 plus $1,000 in revenue to your business this year without hiring a single new employee. Just 30 days from today, you could have an AI-powered system answering every call, every DM, every text message 24/7 and never missing another lead again. This is the same technology Fortune 500 companies have been using for over 2 years to absolutely crush the competition. And it's the same system that helped a local HVAC company go from missing 60% of calls to capturing 94%, adding an additional $180,000 in revenue within 90 days. We build AI conversational systems for service-based businesses that are spending money on advertising or heavily marketing organically on social media. Here's the brutal truth. You're literally burning money if you're paying for leads, but you're not responding to them quickly enough. Companies like Domino's, Bank of America, and Marriott are using AI agents to handle thousands of customer interactions every single day. And we've built these systems for dozens of businesses just like yours across all different types of industries: HVAC, med spas, law firms, roofing, auto repair, dental practices, you name it. And they're all collectively capturing thousands of additional leads every single month that they completely would have missed. Let me ask you something real quick. When's the last time you or someone on your team responded to a new lead within under 5 minutes? What about when a lead comes in at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday or 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning? Here's what research shows. If you respond within 5 minutes, you're 100 times more likely to convert. Wait 10 minutes, your conversion rate drops by 400%. Within an hour, you might as well not even call back. They're already paying your competitors. Every call, text message, DM that you miss that sits for hours, every text message that goes unanswered, those are real dollars walking out the door and into your competitor's pocket. And if you're spending money on advertising on Google, Facebook, you're literally paying to generate leads and then handing money to someone else. Think about that for a second. You're working. All right, talk to me in the chat. Talk to me in the chat. Tell me, as a business owner, right? So you're a plumbing business. What does that video do to you? Talk to me in the chat, man. Let me see if you guys are paying attention. Somebody says sold. Interest peaked. Ready to buy. Vital. I'm intrigued. I'd like to know more. Game changer. Yes. So guys, we send our potential customers to assets like this. So that what happens, guys? So what's in what are we doing in that video, right? We're doing, Bray, let me know in the chat. We're educating them. We're giving them data, right? For the analytical people that might be watching. We're sprinkling in like a little bit of FOMO, like, hey, and this is all true, right? Like these big businesses, Domino's, Marriott, so on and so on, they're already leveraging AI agents. So if you're like a smaller company, you're watching this like, oh man, like, oh dang, I'm kind of behind on this stuff, right? So there's a lot of little psychological elements, in that video. Now, guys, for when we like get a video like this created, so like this exact video right here, guys, cost me $3,000. Paid a copywriter $3,000, to script this out, right? Now, I don't know if you guys noticed this, right? Probably might have went over some of you guys' heads. In this video, it's me, right? I don't know if you guys notice. It's little old me talking in the video, right? But if you notice, I'm not saying my name. I'm not saying my name, my company, nothing like that, right? So, how many of you guys, just let me know in the chat if you would like to use this same exact video to be able to pre-sell your potential clients for you. Type pre-sell in the chat, man. Type pre-sell in the chat. If you would like to basically, like, if you would like to take me and essentially put me like in a bottle as your little like company spokesman and don't nobody have to know about it, as far as like a business that's watching this video, what do they know? Like I could be somebody on your team, a spokesman that you hired, whatever the case may be. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. There might be a way. There might be a little way for you guys to be able to basically use this same exact video, this same exact funnel, right? You gotta stay locked in though. Here's another asset. Here's another asset that we use. Here is a one-page site that we also can send people to, right? So look at this. Say stop losing 10K plus per month to missed calls and slow follow-up. Your AI receptionist answers in 2 rings, books appointments instantly, follows up in under 60 seconds, answers 24/7 even while you sleep. So again, imagine people landing on a page like this, and then they're able to watch demos on here, and then they're able to, boom, schedule your demo. Would your chances increase as an AI landlord of collecting money from people? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat, guys. Yes or no? That's what I got a 4-year-old. That's like one of her. She'd be like, yes or no. um, now we have, marketing asset, right? We got a demo. We got a marketing asset to send people to. Now you might be wondering, all right, Adora, where can I find businesses at though? Where can I find businesses? Can I give you guys some sauce? Can I give you guys some extra ragu? Some extra ragu, extra spaghetti sauce? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. Or should we wrap it up? And by the way, did I lie to you guys? I told you that I was not going to gatekeep, right? Did I keep my promise? Did I? Yes. I'm a man of my word. Can't lie to you guys on a Sunday now. That would be crazy. So a lot of you guys are wondering, all right, how do we actually find businesses? First thing I got to tell you, here's the first before I give you the sauce. Here's the first thing you got to know. What type of businesses do we want, right? I just want to be clear about this. We're selling this service to established, growth-minded businesses, right? We're not trying to sell this service to your cousin that been BSing for 10 years and, like started his business yesterday. That's not going to work out, right? We want to offer this to businesses that are already active. And really, my personal favorite type of business, guys, that I have the most success with are businesses that are already spending money on ads. Think about this. If a business is already spending money on ads, they more than likely already have the pain point of they're spending money every day on ads. So what do they now want to do? They want to recoup that money even faster, right? So they have an existing pain point that we can help solve, okay? Now, how do we find those types of businesses? So here's what you do, guys. This is where we get extra saucy with the ragu. Go to Google and type in Facebook ad library, right? So the Facebook ad library, for those of you guys that don't know, this is a library, just like it sounds like. This is a library of all of the businesses that are running ads on Facebook right now. And guess what? It is absolutely free. It costs 0.0.000, right? Anyone can access it. So literally, if you Google Facebook ad library and boom, I'm going to click this Facebook ad library, type sauce in the chat. If you feel the ragu, if you feel the ragu coming through, just hit the chat with sauce, man. So look, we're gonna go all ads, and then let's type in. Let's type in plumbing. So I'm gonna type in plumbing, right? And let's see what that gives us. Let's see what that gives us, people. So, what do we have here? We have a list of all of the plumbing companies that are currently running ads on Facebook. And I'm just going to scroll just to show you how deep this list is. Guys, look, RFOHL, Rehorn Parts and Associates, Air Masters, AC Heat and Plumbing. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, you got to talk to me before I flip my table over in here, man. Do you see how powerful this is? We now have a list of all the plumbing companies that are already running ads on Facebook, right? So they likely already have what? They likely already have a problem. Now, here's where we got to draw a line in the sand, right? Because there's going to be two types of people on here right now. There's going to be what I call the hustlers, the people like me that are about straight action, that are like, yo, I am willing to pick up the phone right now and I'm willing to call. All right, so we got Mr. Rotor Plumbing. I'm willing to pick up the phone right now and call Mr. Rotor Plumbing. I don't care what they say. I don't care if I fumble, if I stutter, if they tell me no, I don't care, but I'm willing to put the work in. Type action in the chat if you're that type of person. That means you're one of my family members, right? Or we're going to get along very well. But there might be some people on here that are like, oh man, I gotta do some work. Yes, This is like the AI has done a lot of the work for us thus far, right? Can you guys agree on that? But it's actually going to be on us to actually go and get in front of, right, our ideal customers, to be able to show them, right, that we can help them. Type action in the chat if you're cool with that, right? I told you guys at the beginning, this is not we don't sell like magic push button solutions. Yes, AI is doing a lot of work for us, but as humans, we still got to go out and do what, guys? We still got to go out and actually put the work in. Guys, type work in the chat if you're ready to put the work in. If you are ready to put the work in, type work in the chat. Let me know. Let me know who my cousins, my family members are. If you are ready to real deal, put the work in. Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know who's with me. See, I see some people. It looked like some people left the building. The people that were not supposed to be here, the people that are looking for push button solutions, they got up out of here, right? But the people that are really ready to do the work, I want to hear from you guys, right? So thus far, let's recap. You've seen the biggest problem, right, that are facing businesses right now today in 2026. And you've also seen how we solve that problem with AI agents. You've seen me build the AI agent. It actually would have took less time, but I was playing around with you guys. But let's say we built it in less than 20 minutes. You've seen the power of having a demo. You've seen how we then pre-sell our clients with our marketing assets. You've now, then I drip some little extra ragu sauce, and you've seen the little secret that really a lot of people do not know about, right? The Facebook ad library, where we're able to find clients, right? So here's what I need to know from you guys. You've seen all of this, which means you can't unsee it. You've seen it. You cannot unsee it. So my question to you guys is, what do you plan to do with it? What do you plan to do with it, people? Talk to me in the chat. What do you plan to do with it? Who here is truly, really ready to become an AI landlord? Let me know in the chat. Type AI landlord in the chat if that is you. Type AI landlord in the chat if you're like, yo, bro, I've seen enough. I'm ready. I'm ready to go out and rent AI to businesses. And for those of you guys that are ready, my question to you is, if I gave you everything that you needed, if I gave you everything that you needed in order to become an AI landlord, would you use it? Would you use it? Let me know in the chat. Yes or no? We're in the words of my 4-year-old daughter, yes or no? If I gave you everything that you needed to become an AI landlord, would you use it? If I gave you the custom GPT that you guys were asking about, right? That we used, we literally did it together, that we used to build the brain of our plumbing AI agent, would you use it? Like, seriously, would you use it, or would you let it sit on your digital bookshelf and never do nothing with it? Let me know in the chat. If I gave you access to GrowthHub 365, type 365 in the chat, man. Would you use it? That's all I want to know, people. Would you use it? Would you use it, or would you play around? And if you would use it, how quickly? How quickly would you use it? Let me know in the chat. Like, are we talking about 3 months from now, 6 months from now, like a year from now? Like, when would you use it? How quickly, if you had all of the resources, everything that I've showed you here this evening, how quickly would you go out and implement? Somebody said tonight. Somebody said tonight. The chat is moving so fast, so I couldn't see the name, but shout out to whoever said tonight. Now, look, if I gave you pre-built, battle-tested AI agents that I've already made hundreds of thousands of dollars with, would you go out and sell them? Yes or no? Yes or no? Would you go out and sell them? If I gave you the plumbing AI agent that we just built together here, would you go sell it to some plumbers, or would you do what most people do and not do nothing? Let me know in the chat. I need to know who's on here, man. Are you guys truly ready to take advantage of what we've all agreed is the best time of our lives financially, right? Regardless of whatever else is going on, right? If I gave you my $3,000 VSL with me on it, pre-selling for you, right? So you literally get to package me up, bottle me up, use me as your salesman, go out and make money with me pre-selling for you. Type VSL in the chat if you would use it, and if you would use it immediately. Let me know in the chat, people. I need to know who's on here with me, right? If I gave you the VSL funnel, the website, emails, everything that you need in order to be an AI landlord, like, would you go out and use it tonight, tomorrow, this week kind of thing? If not, I'm not going to lie to you. I need you to hop off right now, right? I gotta talk to my people that are like truly serious about changing their lives with AI, right? So here's my final question to you guys, right? For those of you guys that are like serious, you've been on here this entire time. If I gave you everything that I just mentioned, right? If I gave you everything that I've just mentioned, the custom GPT, the pre-built AI agents. Oh, Lena, my life insurance agent, I'm gonna give you her too. I'm gonna give you the plumbing AI agent that we just built together. I'm gonna give you the VSL so you could literally go out and start using it to pre-sell your potential clients tonight. If I gave you all of that and I gave it to you for just $1 tonight, would you take action? Type $1 in the chat if so. If I gave you all of that for one US dollar tonight, would you go out and get active? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, guys. So look, I'm about to give you guys access to something that can completely change your lives. As you know, if you've been rocking with me now for, I don't know, I can't even count, whatever it's been, an hour and some change. If you've been rocking with me thus far, I told you I don't gatekeep, right? Told you I was going to give you guys everything step by step. But if you want to take it to the next level with us, right, and join and get access to GrowthHub, right, which is the platform that we use to build unlimited AI agents, which is the same platform that we use with our emails, booking calls, our funnels, my VSL funnel, everything is inside of the GrowthHub platform, all right? Here's what we're doing, guys. Last month, actually, well, not last month now, in January, we did something super crazy. For the first time ever, we allowed people that were not already like part of our high ticket programs, right? We opened up GrowthHub to the masses where anybody could sign up, right? And it was a scary thing to do. And guys, about 45 days later, we have had like several people that have gone out, people like yourselves, no tech experience, no AI background, nothing like that, that signed up to GrowthHub for $1 and have gone out and already got their first clients, right? So I got permission from Alicia and Lorette to be able to do this again, just based off of the success that we had between January and now. And here's what we're going to do, guys, right? So team, get ready. People, get ready. Drop a dollar in the chat if you're ready. You're like, yo, Adora, stop. I don't even really need you to talk no more, bro. I need access. So here's what we're going to do, right? For the people that are really ready to get active, we're going to give you access to GrowthHub for $1 American for 14 days. So that's the next 2 weeks, right? So you literally have the next 2 weeks. Join us. You could have your first AI. Actually, you will, because I'm going to tell you something else that's part of this, like a bonus. You will have your first AI agents up within the next day or so, right? And if I give you access for $1 for the next 14 days, guys, inside of 14 days, if you spent the next 2 weeks with me, do you think that you would really be ready to go out and take action and possibly even have your first client? Let me know in the chat, yes or no. Let me know in the chat, yes or no. Is there anyone here that would not invest $1 in themselves for the next 2 weeks for the opportunity to be able to potentially change your life? Let me know in the chat. Is that too much of an investment? Is that too much of an investment? Let me know in the chat. So guys, here's what we're doing right now. If you are not one of our existing customers already, if you're not in any of our existing programs like consultants or anything like that, the team is going to drop a link where you can get signed up for $1 for the next 14 days, right? You literally, it's on us for the next 14 days, guys. You hear me? It's on us for the next 14 days. You get to come in for $1. This is crazy, guys. You get full, complete access to GrowthHub 365 so that you can basically go out and be an AI landlord for $1 American. Guys, spam the chat with $1 right now, guys, if you need that link. And let me know when you're in. Type, I'm invested, in the chat. Let me know when you're in. Let me know when you're in. Let me know when you're in. Team, drop the link on the good people. I feel like the people been waiting for this. Guys, $1 for the next 14 days. And guess what? Guess what? Here's what we're doing, actually, starting tomorrow. But let me tell you just real quick, right? When you sign up for $1 today, and I keep stressing $1 because that is really like ridiculous. I'm not sure how long Alicia and Lorette are going to let me keep doing this. So I really suggest that you guys take advantage right now. So like, look, you sign up for $1 today. Here's what you get access to. Our pre-built AI agents, right, that are ready to deploy. You can go out and sell these AI agents right now, today. Right now, today. Lena, my life insurance agent, boom, it's all yours. I'm gonna give you guys the plumbing Gwen that we built here together. We got real estate AI agents in there. Guys, you can literally go sell these this week. Type this week in this chat right now, because you guys been talking to me all night. Now it's time to take action. I'm giving you AI agents that I've already made money with, right? All you got to do is go out and sell it. Is it like, is there anyone here that would not take that deal? $1 for the next 14 days, right? So before you ever have to pay anything for GrowthHub, you can potentially already have secured your first client. Guys, I don't know what else to say. I wish someone gave me an opportunity like this 3 years ago. I had to figure this thing out from scratch. From scratch. We crawled so that literally you guys can walk. Alicia had to figure this stuff out from scratch. I had to figure this stuff out from scratch. You literally get to come in the door on our backs. All you got to do is click some buttons, deploy, and go out and sell these things. I'm going to give you the done for you VSL, right? Where I'm pre-selling your potential clients on your behalf. Guys, go out and use me. I want you to go out and make money. Our goal is to build the most active, the biggest, the best AI community out there, full of people that are renting AI to businesses, but really more important, people that are leveraging AI to be able to quit their jobs, retire early, fund your retirement plans, travel the world, live where you really want to live, send your kids to the school that you really want to send them to. You're able to do all of that as a result of AI, right? So I'm going to give you all of the assets. I'm going to give you the AI agents. And all you have to invest today is $1, right? And you literally got 2 weeks before you pay anything, right? Now, let me tell you guys, I'm not just handing you the keys here. I'm walking you in. Guys, let me know in the chat who's in. Put I'm invested. Type I'm invested in the chat. Who's in? Who is in? Guess what? This ain't one of them things where it's like, yo, I sold it to you, then yo, you're on your own. Guys, would anybody want me to actually train you step by step, from scratch? Give me a yes in the chat if so. You yo, Adora, I got access to GrowthHub. What's next? Here's what's next. Here's what's happening next. Guys, what's today? Sunday? Tomorrow morning, yes, Monday, we are starting what I call our one demo away challenge. We are starting a 4-day challenge where for about 90 minutes every day, I am going to coach you, train you, give you the step-by-step sauce. If you feel like you got sauce on this little training we did right here, imagine us locked in for 4 days straight, where I am teaching you exactly the exact client attraction secrets, the type of content that you need to create to go out and get clients, the exact word for word scripts, how to build the AI agents inside of GrowthHub, walking you through everything, what to say to actually get people to pay you money. Guys, type challenge in the chat if you think spending 4 days straight with me would get you that much closer to your first client. Type challenge in the chat. Guys, we're giving you a challenge. And is there any of my GrowthHub users on here? Just let them know in the chat. Let them know in the chat like how active we get in the challenge. Just in case people don't, just in case they think they think it's something else going on here, guys. The challenge in itself, is the equivalent of what some people are charging $5,000 for mentorship for. And you get that for free just for signing up for GrowthHub, right? Because we actually want you to go out and have success. We literally want you to go out and have success, right? So everybody that's signing up, put I'm invested if you're already in so I can shout some of you guys out, man. And put I'm invested in Adora. I'm going to see you tomorrow morning. Guys, we're literally starting the challenge tomorrow morning. We're starting the challenge tomorrow morning. Guys, this is not one of them situations where you signing up, then you like, oh man, I don't know what to do next. Guys, how many of you guys know it's going to be some people on the challenge that actually go out and get their first clients during the challenge or shortly after the challenge? Type that's me if that's going to be you. Who's in there, man? Who is in? I'm ready to flip something over. I gotta like, I want to yell right now, but I'm like, damn, I gotta save my voice for tomorrow morning. Let me see. Yes, we start tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time, guys. Also, guys, we have a private school community just for GrowthHub members. Here's what I want everybody to do. If you are in, let me know here in the chat. Then also, you'll get access to the school group team. If we could just let people into the school group, because what I want them to do, I want you to go into the school group and just type a little intro message. Like, let us know who you are. Let us know who you are and what your goals are. And let them know, like, yo, you're not here to play around. I'm here to get active. Let us know in the school group. Right? So, guys, what's happening? We got the one demo away challenge starting tomorrow morning, right? Day one starts tomorrow morning, right? I don't think you guys ever seen nothing like that. We're going from this training, boom, you signed up, you paid your little $1, and then you're getting whole 4 days worth of training that is equivalent to what some people are out here charging for $5,000 mentorship. That is just within the first 4 days of you being a GrowthHub member. We did not come to play with you guys. I'm telling you, our vision is to build the biggest, the best, the most money-making AI community out here, right? So this is why we're doing this. This is like our selfish reasoning. Why would we let you in for $1 and you're getting full access to a system that some of our users have already made thousands of dollars with? We don't have to do that. But again, our goal is to build the biggest, right? We want people out here like internationally making money within our GrowthHub community. So who's in there? Let me shout some of you guys out, man. Let me shout some of you guys out. Let me shout some of the people out. Oh, yeah, another thing. The team just reminded me here on our 4-day challenge. If you guys like free stuff, anybody here like free stuff? As if I mean, we're already giving you essentially for $1 a whole bunch of free stuff. But if you guys like free stuff during the challenge, we're also going to be giving away an iPad to somebody on the challenge, right? Whoever the team feels like is the most active on the challenge is going to win an iPad. So type iPad in the chat if you're like, yo, that's me. I'm gonna be the most active. I'm gonna show up every day. I'm gonna implement. Guys, I just want to let you know now. I don't really fool around with people on the challenge. We're gonna have homework assignments every day, action items. This is all about hardcore implementation. Hardcore implementation, people. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. So I want to show you guys what $1 and some action looks like. I want to show you guys what $1 and some action looks like, right? So team, who do we have on here that we're gonna bring up, team?
We have Nuri.
We got young Nuri on here. So guys, we're gonna show you, because it's one thing to listen to me talk all day, right? But I want you guys to actually hear from a real life person that was on when we first released Growth Hub to the public. It was like January 15th, I believe. I want you to hear from someone that was in our first round of people that got access to Growth Hub. And I really want you guys to pay attention to this, right? So yeah, let's bring Nuri up. Young Nuri, what's going on?
Buenas noches, Nuri.
Okay.
You're on mute.
One moment,
Hola,
you're muted.
hola.
Hola.
Buenas noches, ¿cómo están?
All right, so Nuri, so let's start from the beginning. So when did you sign up for Growth Hub?
I signed up on the first AI summit that Alicia did on January 15, I believe it was.
January 15th.
Yes.
So you were on the AI summit with us, right?
The 3-day AI summit, yes.
Okay, so you were on a training, like this, and we talked about Growth Hub, and you signed up for how much?
$1.
$1. $1 American dollar. All right. So boom, you sign up for Growth Hub. Then what happened? What did we do after you signed up for Growth Hub?
After I signed up, we had the 4-day challenge. And of course, I took action. I did everything Adora told us to do, create a domain, create the website. I actually, the iPad that you guys are gonna give away on the last giveaway, I won it actually. I won the iPad. I was just taking action at every step that Adora was giving, to the point that I got my demo app and I pitched it to my first client. And then we got a contract. And then we signed the contract and we got paid. Guess how much?
All right. So wait, you was on the challenge.
Yes.
And what do you think, like, what were some like your biggest takeaways from the challenge?
Everything was very clear. That's what I love. I love step-by-step instructions, like step 1, step 2, step 3. I love to follow those type of instructions. And it was very visual. I'm a very visual person as well. So everything you was clicking here, clicking there, I was clicking exactly the same to make sure I do everything the same. So everything I was taking action. I love a lot the support. The support. Everyone was helping me on the school community, the support team, and also that same community that was doing the challenge at the same time. We was helping each other and telling like, okay, how do we do this step? Okay, this is the way to do it. Okay. Also the replays. Oh my God, the replays were basically how I helped myself not to leave nothing behind because I was replaying the videos of the trainings 2, 3, 4 times so I can do it exactly as you was telling.
All right, so let's, my favorite topic. Let's talk about the money. So
Money.
you got a client.
Mm-hmm.
How much did they pay you? The people want to know.
So I set up the price for the setup for the building of the agent for $5,000 and 1,000 monthly subscription base.
Wait. So you got how much up front? How much to build it?
5,000.
5,000 American
5K.
dollars?
Yes.
Wait, so 5,000 American dollars to build an AI agent for them. And I just want to clarify, prior to this, did you have like any AI tech experience or anything like that?
Nothing. I was also in real estate. It was so stressful. Real estate is so stressful. But yeah, no tech background, nothing. I'm not gonna lie, at the beginning I was like, can I do this? But as it was going on the trainings, I was like, oh, this is how we say in Peru, eat bread. Like it's it's easy. It's so easy like eating bread.
So they paid you. So I hope you guys are catching this. So guys, we get paid the way that I teach this. We get paid a build fee or a setup fee. That's what Nuri is talking about. So they paid you $5,000 to build it. But as an AI landlord, what we're really interested in is that monthly recurring revenue. Type MRR in the chat if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So they agreed to pay you how much per month?
1,000.
$1,000 per month. And this is a
Yes.
real estate company.
A brokerage real estate company. And that's just my first client. I noticed a lot of real estate people need this. So I'm in negotiation right now. I actually elevate the price a little bit. So
Oh
I'm in
man, you
negotiation
done.
with another mortgage company in the same area. That's funny. It's in the same area. And they are we're in negotiation for 6,000 setup and 1,500 monthly.
Wait, so you got one client, you done went out and you started raising prices?
Well, it's because they do want a little bit more. I noticed that they wanted something else apart from that. But yes, you know, God is gonna make it possible. I feel so energetic today. I went to church today, Sunday. Praise Lord, the Lord, and
Amen.
He's like, don't stop. That's what the Lord told me. He said, don't stop. Keep
Mm.
taking action, keep executing. And you know what? The same way my husband pushed me and said, you gotta take action on this new AI, these new trainings, this new challenge that you're doing. I'm challenging him. I challenge him and I say, you know what? If I was able to do it on 4 days and on like a week training, I want to see you now do it.
Mm. And
Friendly competition.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Well, guys, can we all congratulate Nuri in the chat, please? Like this is crazy, right? Nuri was on the AI Summit in January. like $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, right? If I just bought the property inside of that time frame, meaning if I had just taken advantage of that moment. So here's what I'm gonna ask. So luckily, I took advantage of the real estate thing, but how many of us missed out on that opportunity, right? Just inside of that time frame where you just slept on it, right? You just like type me, like let's be honest. This is an honest, transparent moment. Type me in the chat if that's you. You're like, dang, like I know in that time frame, I could have purchased at least 1 or 2 properties inside of this time frame, but I missed, for whatever reason, I missed out. Either you weren't equipped financially, or you were just sleeping, or you didn't believe in it. You missed out, right? That was a wealth creating moment right there. Here's another one that happened, and I'm gonna be the first one. I'm gonna say me. I absolutely missed out on this one. Bitcoin. How many of us missed out on Bitcoin? I have a friend, like this is like 2015. They used to tell me like, yo, you need to buy this Bitcoin thing, buy this Bitcoin. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I don't even know what is that. Literally used to tell me like, yo, just put a couple $1,000s into it. I'm like, put a couple $1,000s into what? And guess what, guys? I absolutely missed out on that opportunity, right? I would have made, if I had put just a couple $1,000s into Bitcoin in 2015, I don't know what the exact math on that is, but my return on investment would have been insane, right? But I missed out on that opportunity. I didn't take the time to educate myself. I didn't, right? Type me in the chat if you too also missed out on that moment, right? And that brings us to where we're at right now. The moment that we're in right now, and here's what happens for a lot of people, right? For a lot of us, like, yo, life is just lifing, right? You got your family, you got kids, you got your job, you got all these things going on. So sometimes it's easy for you to be like what I call like sleep at the wheel, right? Right now, if you are not aware, the moment that we're in right now is called the AI gold rush, where we have a very unique window of opportunity where you have businesses, right, that they know that they need to be implementing AI. However, here's the issue, and I call this the AI skill gap. You have these businesses that know that they're supposed to be implementing AI, but they're busy. The life of an average business owner, you're dealing with putting out fires, spending money on marketing, trying to get new customers, dealing with existing customers, operations, support. The average business owner does not have the time to invest into learning how to implement AI into their own business. So what does that mean for us? For people like us, where you do have the time and you do have the desire, you're able to acquire the skill. Guys, and you just heard from Nuri, right? Nuri is not an AI expert. I use AI every day in different ways, but I wouldn't even call myself an AI expert. But guess what? Because there's this AI skills gap that exists, you're able to get paid to deploy AI for these businesses that are already generating revenue, but they simply just don't have the time. So here's my desire, my hope, my wish for everyone on here is I don't want you to be in a situation 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when you're sitting back and you're telling your kids, your grandkids, and you're like, dang, like I remember back in 2026 when I was on a training with this guy, the AI I could have been I could have been an AI landlord. I could have learned but I didn't. But I didn't. Now it's too late. I could have changed my life. I could have changed the life of my kids' kids. But because for some reason I was asleep at the wheel, I didn't want to invest $1 just to see. I missed out on a life-changing opportunity, right? So here's what happens, right? Prior to this training, you had an excuse, right? And type this into the chat, guys. Prior to this training, I had an excuse. Your excuse prior to this training was that you didn't know. If you didn't know, you just didn't know, right? Nobody can be mad at you for that. But guess what? Right now, you no longer have that excuse. You've been, what time is it right now? You've been tapped in for 2 hours on this training. And literally, all we're asking of you, it's like, yo, you can get signed up for $1. $1 allows you to go from, all right, you're standing outside the club to now you're fully walking in the club. And then it's on us. We're going to give you all of the assets. We're going to give you all of the training that you need literally starting tomorrow. Literally starting tomorrow. And you got 14 whole days. Right? You got 14 whole days. If that 14 days comes, honestly, can I be super, type honest in the chat if I could be super, ultra, extremely ultra transparent with you guys, right? I'm be honest with you. If the 14 days comes and you're not a serious person, one, I wouldn't even want you as part of the community. I'm gonna be super honest, right? Well, I don't even want your money if like you're not serious about actually going out and implementing, right? If the 14 days comes and you feel like you don't have like a clear path to like, oh man, this is where I need to be to like really see the success that I'm looking for, I can't tell you like, yo, you're gonna get a client in 14 days. That I can't promise you that. But I can promise you, we're gonna give you all of the resources, all of the information, everything that you need in order to go out. All you have to do, right? And here's where the rubber meets the road. You got to define who are you, right? So there's my action takers, type action in the chat where you're like, yo, Adora, I got no problem taking action. I just need the sauce. I just need that ragu. I just need the information. And I'm going to go out and implement, right? So my action takers are good. But I know some people on here, you're kind of asking, well, how do I know it will work for me? I'm not so sure that it'll work for me. But honestly, that's the wrong question, right? The right question is really, am I willing to do the work? Am I willing to do the work, right? We've made it as simple as possible, literally laying everything out for you step by step. And honestly, it's like a prove it. Any sports fans in here, it's like a prove it deal for us, right? You're coming in for $1 and the burden is on us to actually show you that this can change your life, right? And I've proved that it works for me. I've gone from a guy that spent his entire life in real estate, no tech background, no coding, I could barely spell artificial intelligence, to now somehow, some way, I'm getting paid by businesses to deploy artificial intelligence for them, right? So I'm a live proof, right? But we've also proved that it works for our students like Nuri, and the several other people that literally had no prior AI tech coding experience, nothing like that. Now, here's what we want to do for you. Team, drop that link in the chat, please. We simply want to prove that it'll work for you.
And
All
Adora,
you got to do.
I spoke with Lawrence. He's a user of GrowthHub 365. I spoke to him on Saturday, and this is what he told me. He said, Lakeisha, I am so appreciative of Adora and the team because he was using a CRM called Awesome CRM. And he just bought the CRM and that was it. They didn't get any support. They didn't get any help. And when they joined the challenge and saw what this was all about, they just switch. There was no question. They just switched over to GrowthHub 365 and there's no turning back.
Let's go. Shout out to Lawrence. Shout out to brother Lawrence. All right, my people. Drop that link in the chat, please, team, for my last minute scragglers. And then also let me know in the chat who are my people that I want to shout out some more. My super decisive decision makers that are tapped in, that are ready to learn and implement with us starting tomorrow. Let me know in the chat. You like, yo, Adora, save your voice for tomorrow. Save your voice for the challenge. We already in. Let me know in the chat. Vincent, let's go. Grace, see you tomorrow. Yolanda said I'm in. Tanya said I'm in. Stan said I'm ready. Carolyn said, oh man, Carolyn said Adora, it's past your bedtime. It's like, damn, I feel you're absolutely correct, Carolyn. It absolutely is past my bedtime. Absolutely is past my bedtime. So this is a true labor of love right here. Drop the link in the chat, team. So, 2 paths, 1 decision. You could either, it's like that red pill moment from the if you guys ever saw the Matrix movie. You could keep doing what you're doing right now, whatever that was. Act like you never seen this, or you could lock in with us, literally get access to plug and play assets so that you're not worried about like having to create stuff. Matter of fact, speaking of that, let me actually take you guys. Let me take you guys into GrowthHub real quick, right? Just to see, give you guys a little behind the scenes, little sneak peek into what we've got going on here, right? So you guys are aware we use GrowthHub to build, AI agents and all of that. But guys, this is a whole system, a whole platform that does a lot of different things, right? So one of the things, so when you sign up for GrowthHub that you get access to, let me actually go into this, right? So we have plug and play funnels in here for you guys. How many of you guys know, does everyone in here know what a funnel is? Let me know in the chat. Everyone in here know what a funnel is? All right, so I see some yeses, but I also see some no's, right? So a funnel is essentially a series of web pages that you're able to use in order to kind of convert people that don't know you from a can of paint, get them to give you your information, You're then able to indoctrinate those people, follow up with them, send them emails, book calls with them, whatever the case may be, right? So it's essentially your whole sales process, right? So one of the best ways that you're able to generate leads, right, is with what we call lead magnets, right? So a lead magnet is basically you going out into the world and you're offering something in the form of value, right? Whether that be a guide, an ebook, an audit, whatever the case may be, right? Now, here's the thing. In the real world, outside of GrowthHub, normally you're either going to have to try to figure out how to create funnels by yourself, or you're going to have to pay, decent amount of money to get a funnel created, right? Guess what, guys? Inside of GrowthHub, you don't have to do either of those things because we have these plug and play funnels in here for you guys, right? So how many of you might want to target, let's say, real estate professionals, right? Real estate is it's a big niche, by the way. Anyone in here want to potentially go out and get some real estate clients? Type real estate in the chat if so. So we have in here for you. I just want to show you the plug and play nature. And as I show you this, I also want to highlight how insane it would be if you have not joined GrowthHub already, right? Is it okay if I do both of those things at the same time? Let me know in the chat. So look, AI guide for real estate professionals. So this is already in your GrowthHub account when you join. I'm going to open this up. So this is a lead magnet that you would use to attract potential real estate clients. Now, why is this a lead magnet? Why would this be something attractive to real estate people? Well, let's read the headline together. Discover how to create unlimited content, close more deals, analyze properties faster, and automate repetitive tasks with artificial intelligence. Free AI guidebook for real estate professionals. Now, here's the question, guys. If you are a real estate professional, would this be enticing to you? Lead generation with speed to lead and targeted hooks. Content you can publish this week. Sales follow-up, deal analysis. Get the free guide. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? Would this be attractive to you as a real estate professional? Guys, this funnel is already created for you. The lead magnet, the actual guidebook that comes with this funnel is already pre-created for you. What are we talking about here, guys? Type $1 into the chat. Guys, and matter of fact, here's what I want you guys, for those of you guys that might be aware. How much money would you spend to get a funnel designer to create this funnel for you, create the ebook for you that comes with this funnel? How much would that cost? So we got to do the math on this stuff, guys. So we have this for real estate investors. I'm sorry, real estate professionals. Could be realtors, could be investors, whatever, right? I want to show you guys another one that we have in here. Let's go. How many of you guys might want to target people in the insurance niche? I love the insurance niche, by the way. So check this out. Here's another plug and play situation that we have here for you guys. Free AI playbook for insurance advisors. Right? Insurance advisors attract new clients, create better content, automate customer service using this AI playbook. Guys, are you picking up what I'm putting down here? Type plug and play in the chat if you're picking up what we're putting down. You get immediate access to be able to deploy this immediately. All you got to do is sign up. Sign up to GrowthHub for the $1, and you're in for $1 for 14 days. Is there anyone here that would not go out and deploy these? That would not go out and deploy these in under 14 days? The only reason there should be anyone here that has not signed up is if you just know flat out, like, yo, Adora, I don't want to waste your time, bro. I know I'm not going to be implementing. If that's you, then hey, like I respect that. I respect that, right? If you're just like, yo, Adora, I'm not gonna implement regardless of what you give me, I'm okay with that. That's your decision to make. But for anybody else, go ahead and lock in, man. Now, we give you the funnels. Let me also show you. So a big part of people opting into your funnels is you need a way to actually nurture these people as well, right? How do you nurture people? Guys, is there anyone here? Well, think about this. Is there anyone here that ended up here today because you got an email? Type email in the chat if you somehow ended up here today because you got an email. So I see a lot. Okay, I see a lot of emails. So would you guys agree that email is an effective strategy? Yes, yes, or no? Yes or no? So if email is an effective strategy, now, is anyone here like a trained email copywriter? Where it's like, yo, you could go out right now and just boom, 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 like script out emails that will nurture potential clients, educate them, indoctrinate them, get them to book calls with you. Does anyone here have that like skill set just out the box? I see no, 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 kinda, no. Guess what? You don't have to, because guess what we got inside of here for you? For all the funnels that we have in here, we also have accompanying emails that go with these, right? So like, for example, the real estate funnel that I showed you guys, let's open these up. It's a whole month worth of emails in here. So literally when people opt into your funnel, you're emailing them automatically, right? You're automatically emailing them. Let's open up one of these emails, right? So you guys know what I'm talking about here with this GrowthHub stuff, right? So boom, somebody opts in. This is email number 2. Oh, hi. So this is how the email would read, right? Whatever the person's name is. Hi, Bob. Quick question. How fast do you typically respond to new leads? If it's longer than 5 minutes, you're losing deals, right? The brutal truth. Most agents, and guys, this is customized to real estate professionals, right? So most agents take 30 plus minutes to respond. You're about to respond in under 2 minutes, right? So the whole purpose of these emails, nurture. Imagine people opting into your funnel and just automatically they're getting emails over the course of a whole month. And then you have some emails in there that are set up to get them to book calls with you, right? So that you can sell them your service. Guys, type $1 in the chat. If it's like, yo, Adora, you don't got to say no more, bro. But I just wanted to take you guys under the hood real quick. Just truly highlight highlight the plug and play nature of what we have going on here. Team, drop the link. Drop the link in the chat. One last time. Guys, the market is wide open. Here's the thing though. The market is not going to be wide open forever, right? I would be lying if I told you guys that. The market is wide open, right? There's over 32 million small businesses in the United States. And by the way, I should mention, guys, for those of you guys that are international, there's businesses all over the world, right? So this also applies internationally, right? We're able to deploy AI into WhatsApp. We're able to deploy it into Instagram DMs. We're able to deploy it into Facebook business pages. We're able to use it, obviously, as a voice receptionist. The market is wide open. I never was good at math in school, but I think it's like 700-ish people on here right now. Again, I'm not a math whiz or nothing like that. But with over 30 million businesses just in the United States alone, I would think there's enough opportunity, right? There's enough opportunity for everyone that's on here right now to go get about 5 to 10 clients. Am I lying or am I telling the truth? Let me know in the chat, guys. Is there enough opportunity out here for everyone on this Zoom right now to go get just 5 to 10 clients that are paying us anywhere from 500 to $1,000 a month? Notice I'm not saying, nowhere are we saying like, hey, like, yo, you're gonna go out and, be a cajillionaire, nothing like that. No, we're not saying that, guys. But realistically, can everyone on here go out and get just a handful of clients? Let me know in the chat, yes or no. Right? That's where it first starts, is just simply the belief. Right? I need you guys to type that in the chat. Belief. I believe that I can go out and get 5 clients. Type that in the chat. I believe, because guys, I could give you all the game, all the sauce, all the ravioli, all the marinara. But if you don't believe simply in yourself, it's all for nothing, right? It's literally all for nothing, guys. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Remember, prior to 7 p.m. Eastern time today, everyone on here had an excuse, and it was a very valid excuse. You simply don't know what you don't know. But as of when that clock hit 7:15 today, 7:15 Eastern time, and you stayed on here, and you stayed, and you stayed, and you stayed, yo, that excuse went out the window. Out the window. So nobody that's on here right now, except for the people that's like, yo, Adora, I know I'm not going to implement, so I'm not going to waste your time. I appreciate you guys for that. But everybody else, you got no excuse, right? So what you do from here is completely on you, right? You've got an opportunity, a moment with what we call the AI gold rush, where you can go out and really put the work in and change the trajectory, your life, your family's life, and so on. But you got to meet us halfway, right? So we're going to do our job. We're going to give you all of the resources, all of the plug and play assets, giving you the AI agents, my VSL, the custom GPT to build the brain for your AI agents, all of it. But you got to meet us halfway. All right. Only action that you got to take, yo, we're not even asking you to do nothing. It's like, yo, you just got to sign up for $1. That $1 just simply shows that you've got some level of commitment and that you're somewhat serious, serious enough to invest $1 in yourself for 14 days, right? That's it. Only other thing you got to do after that is simply show up. So let's flood the chat again real quick before we get out of here with all of my people that are like, yo, Adora, I'm locked in. Remember, we are going live tomorrow morning. So I really got to go to bed. We're going live tomorrow morning. I take my kid to school, and then I'm going to tap in with you guys 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for day 1 of the challenge. We're going live 4 days straight. Guys, 4 days straight, about 90 minutes or so each day. Boom. Drilling, drilling, drilling. You're going to have homework each and every day. All about that action, guys. So,
I love it.
with that being said, that is a wrap for me, guys. I'm going to throw it back to the lovely Alicia.
Thank you, Adora. Adora, before you go, I just want everybody to give him a round of applause. Let's see it in the emojis. Come on, everybody, say thank you to Adora in the chat. It was an amazing presentation, an amazing opportunity. And Adora, I just love how you're sharing it with everybody and making sure that they are locked in. So a round of applause for Adora. And I'm just looking at all the applause, Adora. Look at all those emotions coming, Adora. Look at all of it. Look at all of it.
Thank you.
Come on. You all, and Adora, if you've got to go now, you can go now. Thank you so much. You all need to make sure that you have registered for this. If you are on here and have not registered for it yet, and you didn't even send it to a friend to register for it yet, what are you doing with your life? I just want to make sure that you are on before we end this session, that you have registered. Come on, somebody said they still haven't registered. What are you waiting for? Who was that? Let's call them out right here to see how we can help them. Jean-Pierre, right? Did I pronounce that right? Do you need help registering? All you're doing is you're clicking on that link that our team put into the chat, and then you're registering for the 14-day trial. You will be on the boot camp. Make sure that you do it now, because there's nothing like starting on the first day. Look at all the momentum in the chat. Everybody that said that they're doing it. So Iris said, where's the link? Iris, do you see the link in the chat that the team is dropping for you? Let's make sure that you get that link. All right. See you tomorrow, Whitney says. Come on, Whitney. I'll see you tomorrow. The knowledge that you are going to gain just from being on this session is so valuable to you that there's no way that you cannot be locked in. Make a way, do it right now, register for it, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Adora, I just wanted to say thank you. I'm looking forward to this tomorrow as well. You all will see that our team is locked in, supporting our team member Adora. We're all going to be there supporting. You're going to be there learning, and I'm so excited for it. All right, so it is Eastern Standard Time. Lee says Adora is the bomb. That's right. I know some of you will be watching from work. That is okay. Watch from work. Do what you can. Make sure that you are in the room. Take an early lunch break. Be like, yo, lunch break is now 10 a.m. for the next 4 days for me. So do whatever you have to do to be locked in. I love it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Anybody not registered yet, need some help registering, let me know so that we can help you register. Everybody is saying, I am registered, I'm locked in, let's go. All right, if you're having trouble putting in your card number, Tamika, then Ann says clear your cache and cookies on your browser. Try Chrome. Chrome always works the best for me. Teresa said, yes, I'll take lunch at 10 a.m. I love it. Morris, Dina needs help. Dina, what help do you need? Let's make sure that you get the help. All you have to do is click on that link and sign up for it. So let's make sure. Savion said link is great. All right, glad that you got it. Yes, signing up is registering. So remember, Adora was saying you sign up and then you're registered to be part of what's happening over the next 4 days. Yes? Yeah?
Yep.
Good. Yes. All right. I'm so excited. I'm excited for you as well. Now, if you have joined and you do not need any help, you can pop off of this, but I'm trying to see if we need help. Now, Jenner needs some help. Jenner, what help do you need? And I'm going to highlight this one for you, Lakeisha, so you can give some help. Who else needs some help? Let's make sure that you're on. I'm in. I see you all here. See you tomorrow. Cindy, what help do you need? Cindy and Patrick both need help. So today's recording, how do you get today's recording? If the team could help the person who asked that question.
So today's recording will be uploaded in the school community under the classroom section. So give it 24 hours.
Okay. All right. And Lakeisha, and we're talking about getting ready for tomorrow as well. Did you have some advice for that if anybody had trouble getting ready for tomorrow?
Okay, so when you go to the school community, I want you to also go to the calendar section.
Okay.
Okay, so when you go to calendar and you look on tomorrow's date, you will see all the events that is lined up for tomorrow.
Okay, got it. I love it.
Okay, so I'm in my calendar now. So I click on the second, which is tomorrow, and the first session that is up is Growth Hub 4-day challenge tomorrow at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then we have tech office hours at 3 p.m.
Perfect. Any other
Yeah, so all sessions, guys, all sessions are recorded. We record everything, right?
we record everything. Yeah. Team, I have some people asking they'd like to talk to us about being a consultant or a Power Circle member. I have 11 messages from people asking me that. Could you drop the link to book a call? So if you're interested in the consultant program or Power Circle program, apologies, I cannot write you all back individually, but if you would just book a call, get on the calendar, we can make that happen. Does anybody have that link for those people that are asking? All right, thank you, Jamal, thank you. All right, perfect.
Okay, my apologies earlier. So the link for the State of the Union replay, we're gonna drop it in the chat. So you will click the link and follow the instructions to get the recording. Okay, guys? So sorry about that.
All right, perfect. Rebecca was having some trouble, and she said she just changed her card. She just changed her card from one to another, and it worked perfectly. She's like, I don't know, but one card wouldn't work, so she's just giving people some tips. And Rebecca, the platform for this session is on the school community, and that's what Lakeisha was talking about. Lakeisha, could you drop the link for support if anybody needs to reach out to you and get some support tomorrow? So how they know to get support or anything you'd have them do for that?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Perfect. Margie, you can just email support. Let's see.
So the support email is support@aiinnovision.com.
Thank you. Demarius, I'm not sure really what your question is, so I'm going to ask Coach April to reach out to you tomorrow and find out more. All right, perfect. I think I've gotten all the questions. We're just doing some support. Lakeisha, if you want to stop the recording, you can stop the recording.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
So, Savion, I apologize. That recording